Apple's logo is one of the most iconic ever designed. It's so iconic, in fact, that it's often displayed without any text, yet is still instantly recognizable. That wasn't always the case, however. In fact, the original logo started out looking far different from the one we're accustomed to today. This is the first Apple logo. Featuring Sir Isaac Newton and a quote from William Wordsworth around the edges, it was designed by Apple's third founder, Ronald Wayne. It saw use on the cover of the Apple I operations manual and in Apple ads at the time. Wouldn't it be interesting if Apple kept this logo up until the present? Of course, that was not to be. For the logo we're accustomed to today, we have this man to thank, Rob Janoff, who was a designer for an ad agency. His only direction from Apple was to, quote, not make it cute. He opted for a classic-looking Apple silhouette with the bite taken out of it to give it a sense of scale so no one mistook it for a cherry or a tomato. The rainbow stripes represented the Apple II's ability to display in color. Apple didn't really fully embrace the bite in the beginning though. You can see in this Apple I manual there's no bite taken out of the apple, or in this Apple II carrying case, also featuring a full apple. Apple used its logo fairly unchanged until the late 90s. The only changes they made was to make it slightly more symmetrical. It did, however, get smaller and smaller on their products as design aesthetics got more and more modern. Apple did finally update their logo shortly after the return of Steve Jobs to the Aqua look. Now this made a lot more sense for products such as the newly introduced iMac and the G4 Cube. The final update they made was the switch from the Aqua to the glass style logo. Now this would greet you every time you turn on an iOS device. Though the technology it is on has changed drastically, the logo itself has remained relatively unchanged over the last 30 years, besides those minor tweaks we talked about, which I think is a true testament to just how iconic it is.